a deprived nation and a victim of proxy war. Afghanistan, a victim of more than 4 decades of proxy war, destruction, killing, beheading, and all kinds of cruelties. Now, let's find out who is behind all this.
The people we are fighting today, we funded 20 years ago. And we did it because we were locked in this struggle with the Soviet Union. They invaded Afghanistan, and we did not want to see them control Central Asia. And we went to work. And it was President Reagan, in partnership with the Congress, led by Democrats, who said, you know what, sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's deal with the ISI and the Pakistani military, and let's go recruit these mujahideen. And let's get some to come from Saudi Arabia and other places, importing their Wahhabi brand of Islam so that we can go beat the Soviet Union.
It's not only Hillary Clinton. There are many more politicians and political analysts who are digging into this issue and finding out the affiliation of terrorism with Pakistani government.
But there is no serious analyst of Afghanistan or Pakistan that doubts the central role, the foundational role that Pakistan's intelligence service played in creating, launching, sustaining the Taliban.
The Taliban leadership is based in Pakistan. I mean,
Yes.
the Quetta Shura, the Peshawar Shura, and the Miram Shah Shura. Those are the 3 leadership councils that cover the entire war for the Taliban in Afghanistan. They are not just in Pakistan, they are in the loving and warm embrace of the ISI.
It's not a claim made by politicians and political analysts. Pakistani leaders acknowledge their affiliation with terrorism and calling the leaders of terrorists as their heroes.
The Pakistani army, ISI, trained Al-Qaeda and all these groups to fight in Afghanistan.
मुझे 2-3 मिनट दो ना। इशू देखो, माहौल इधर 1979 से बहुत तब्दील होता चला रहा है। एक रिलीजियस मिलिटेंसी हमने पाकिस्तान के हक में यहाँ इंट्रोड्यूस की सोवियट्स को निकालने के लिए।
ठीक है।
हम मुजाहिदीन लाए पूरी दुनिया से, हमने तालिबान को ट्रेन किया, उन्हें वेपन्स दिए, उनको अंदर भेजा। वो हमारे हीरो थे।
ठीक है।
ये जो हक्कानी है, हीरो है हमारा जी।
ठीक है।
80s का हीरो है।
बिल्कुल है।
ओसामा बिन लादेन हमारा हीरो था।
CIA का भी था शायद।
यस, ये ज़वाहिरी हमारा हीरो था।
Now, it's not only the matter of them accepting the terrorist leaders as their heroes. They call this guy martyred. The mastermind of 9/11, in which 3,000 innocent civilians were killed and about 25,000 others were injured.
एक हुआ जी उसामा बिन लादेन को इन्होंने अमेरिकन ने आके एबटाबाद में मार दिया, शहीद कर दिया।
So now, what is the solution?
And they know the United States funds the entire defense budget of the Pakistani military and intelligence services. So, for example, you could stop the money. You could stop the remittances of Pakistanis living in the United States. You could put sanctions. You could have visas. You know, the whole, every time you try to address this issue, the immediate response for 20 years of this war has been, you're advocating for war in Pakistan. No, you're not. What they know is there are many things the United States could do right now to change what has happened and is happening in Afghanistan, and they're not doing it.
And our first step towards correcting it should be to bring sanctions, political action against those in Pakistan who have been sponsoring this terrorist group that is now controlling Afghanistan.
Now that we know the reality, now we know why the Afghans are chanting, "Sanction Pakistan." It's never against the people of Pakistan. It's always against the evil government and establishment of Pakistan. Now, if Pakistanis are accepting Afghans as their brothers, they should stand with Afghans and call on their government to stop supporting terrorism and stop sending terrorists to Afghanistan.